And hello from Manchester. It's an ideal day for football here at the Etihad Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It is Manchester City against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, 3 points very much needed today. They know they can't slip up, because if they go 6 points behind, the title is surely beyond them.
Well, that's splendid play. Can they convert? Well, no luck in terms of finding the target. Well, no danger now. And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. Ederson begins in goal. Kevin De Bruyne plays alongside Rodri in the centre of midfield. And leading the line today is Erling Haaland. And here's how the lineup looks for PSG. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Lucas Hernandez plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Vitor Ferreira starts alongside Marco Verratti in the engine room. And handed the task of playing up front today is Kylian Mbappe. Well, you can't watch Kevin De Bruyne and not be impressed, I think it's fair to say, Stuart. What in particular do you expect to see from him in this game?
Well, the best players can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas, in and around the box. His creativity is excellent. Playing little 1-2, balls round the corner, linking up with other teammates, just to have that little bit of penetration. He's going to be key to breaking down this defence.
Oh, Stuart, they could be in here. Couldn't grab hold of it. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Defended it well. Really took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Neymar waiting to take it on. Well, thumped clear. And now having a go. And no way to sugarcoat that one, Stuart.
Well, sometimes it's worth having a shot from distance, but he never really set himself to hit that cleanly.
Well, a failure to keep the ball by Manchester City. Neymar. Manuel Ugarte. And he read it well, intercepting it. Phil Foden. Good work from PSG to win it back. And progress has been made by Marco Asensio. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
Well, here's the replay, and I have to say, the keeper's got his angles all wrong there. That's a poor piece of goalkeeping.
Number 7, Kylian Mbappe.
And cutting it out. Mbappe. Oh, fancy footwork. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? Can he find the right pass? Verratti. That is tackling of the highest order. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Mbappe. Ugarte. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. Well, some referees might have reached for the yellow card, but not this one.
Yeah, another foul, and he will get a yellow card, that's for sure.
And not precise enough with the shot. Mateo Kovacic. Holland. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Ugarte. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Mbappe! And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And Mbappe just hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
Phil Foden. The ball with Rodri. Walker. Outrageously skillful. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Ferreira. Determined defending. Well, nearing the half-time interval and PSG in front. Stuart, interested to get your thoughts on their performance so far.
Well, it's been a lively first half, hasn't it? Both sides have looked dangerous, but I think they do have a bit more guile in the top third of the pitch, and that's been key to them leading at the moment.
PSG looking dangerous. And in with a real chance. Impudent efforts. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And just look at the finish. That's a brilliant piece of skill and vision to chip the goalkeeper from there. What a great goal.
Oh, great play. Mbappe. Now with Asensio. Asensio. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. Well, they get the ball rolling again. And Paris Saint-Germain are really cantering to victory, it appears. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. And that is going to be all for the first 45 then, here at the Etihad Stadium. Well, on the evidence of what was... So back in business here, and PSG dominating the proceedings in the first half. Will we see a similar pattern in the second 45? Verratti. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Jack Grealish. Given away by City. In with a chance. Well, he went for power, but he might be having second thoughts about that now.
Yeah, all power and no accuracy. That's a poor finish.
Jack Grealish. Delivered into the box. And so it will be a corner. And De Bruyne firing it over. And a goal! It's a finish of real class. No shortage of acrobatics on display here. He's judged it to perfection. Incredible header. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Vitor Ferreira. Here's Mbappe. Nicely timed tackle. Good use of advantage in favour of PSG. Haaland. And back with De Bruyne. Haaland! That is a tackle and a half. Counter-attacking chance. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Could play it in. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, as you can see, the skill to set up this chance is absolutely brilliant. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
And PSG come away with it. Now counter-attacking possibilities. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva's in behind. And the keeper to the rescue.
Well, he takes some beating, that's for sure. It really is a top-class save.
Kevin De Bruyne with the corner. Disappointing delivery, sailing over everyone in the middle. Well, there's an example of how to press high up.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Grealish. Now with De Bruyne. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique. On the scoreline we see all that often, 5-3. Well read to ease the pressure.
Please make yourself known to the nearest steward. Thank you.
Neymar. Could be. Well, a vital interception to snuff out the danger. Dias. The ball with Rodri. Given away by City. Verratti. Managed to get it out of there. Being egged on by the crowd. Is it going to be? Really good diving save. 15 minutes left for play. Neymar. Here's Mbappe. And a chance to whip it in here. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. Oh, terrific free kick. And how well the keeper did to parry it. Mateo Kovacic. And easily intercepted. Ten minutes to go. Neymar. On to Mbappe. Will it be Marco Verratti? In it goes to rubber stamp it once and for all.
Well, let's have another look at this because Mbappe shows such skill to go beyond the defender, and then he almost mishits this, to be honest. You just wonder if that deceived the keeper and caught him off guard. Either way, they all count the same.
And City have possession once more. Bernardo Silva. Simply couldn't beat the first defender. Vitor Ferreira. Now with Hakimi. De Bruyne. Now looking dangerous here. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. Now in a more than decent position. Vitor Ferreira. And passing it through. De Bruyne. Now perhaps they can counter from here. All in all, a broken counter-attack. Grealish. And there it is, the final whistle. A superb result today. Much needed 3 points. And it's game on again in the title chase.
Fait manger la jungle, j'avais les Air Max mais j'ai rangé, j'ai mis le Hermès avant le jingle, désert. J'ai mis le finger, j'ai mis dans le pour avoir le ben, fallait la rigueur. Toujours à Vanal, fait mal à mon petit cœur. On passe du rouge au vert dans un grimat, un seul glaçon dans ma. Et c'est pas tout le monde qui est dans ma ligue, c'est pas tout le monde qui est dans ma ligue. Placement sur nos logos, au fiston je vais tout léguer, absent.
Well, it is a glorious night for football here in the city of Manchester. A warm welcome to the Etihad. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It is Manchester City against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, Derek, confidence plays such a major part in football, and after that last display, they should be full of it, because that was a really vibrant performance. I expect them to win this one as well.
Bernardo Silva. Mateo Kovacic in the centre. Well, nothing comes of it. And here's the Manchester City lineup. Ederson begins in goal. Bernardo Silva plays with Jack Grealish in the wide positions. And lining up through the middle in attack today, Erling Haaland. Introducing the Paris Saint-Germain starters. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Lucas Hernandez plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Neymar starts with Marco Asensio out wide. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. Oh, this looks useful. Haaland! And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running. Underway once more. It's going to be interesting to see whether or not PSG can articulate an appropriate reply. Mbappe. Walker failed to hold it. Holland. Mbappe. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Rodri. Phil Foden now. De Bruyne. Here's Marquinhos. And the advantage is with PSG. Well, a foul after the previous one, and the free kick ensues. Well, he fancied his chances, but shame about the finish ultimately. Rodri. De Bruyne. City move it forward with purpose. But really sticking to their task defensively. The fans are shouting, shoot! Oh, not to be. That would have put them well on their way, Stuart.
Well, that could prove to be a big miss. Surely has to score there.
Well, failure to keep the ball by PSG. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Grealish. And real chance. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. Ugarte. Nuno Mendes. On to Hernandez. Neymar. Kylian Mbappe. Getting the better of his opponent. And a chance to level it. Oh, that is a moment of pure quality. A goal for football lovers to enjoy the world over.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then the finish is really good. He just dinks it over the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
Rodri. Phil Foden now. City pushing forward with options available. And played towards the near post. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. Mendes. Verratti. Mbappe. And in with a real chance. Oh, a goal! He's going to be rightly proud of that moment. Sensational!
Well, here's the replay, and I can't believe what I'm seeing. That's a great piece of skill to beat his man, and a tidy finish as well. This will be shown for years to come, that's for sure.
Rodri. Phil Foden. Grealish. And a chance to whip it in here. And still an opportunity. Just the clearance that was called for.
Well, that looked like being the equaliser for City, but they've just been thwarted by a brilliant save. Mind you, you do sense a goal is coming.
Well, attacks are plenty, but now defensive resilience is what's called for. It's a perfect challenge. Silva. Mbappe with it. Good use of advantage in favour of PSG. Mensch. Vitor Ferreira. Mbappe. That's a good-looking ball. And he read it well defensively. No let-up on the pressing front. Kovacic. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on.
Well, the crowd are doing their bit. Can they find the equaliser here?
Still a chance. Clearing it away. And so the half-time whistle is sounded here in Manchester. Well, who wouldn't want to have Kylian Mbappe in their side, Stuart? A key... And the referee sounding the second half into action. PSG with the lead. Real chance. A magnificent stop.
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
Keeper did his job to begin with. And Neymar. Haaland. Walker. Kyle Walker with the delivery. Well, the keeper wasn't fooled by it at all, in actual fact. Hakimi. Well, racing away here. Neymar ready. Oh, that is an outrageously good stop.
Well, great reflexes from the keeper. He did brilliantly there.
Well, still an issue here. Takes the shot. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack.
Well, as the stats tell us, PSG have dominated the ball in the last 15 minutes and have been threatening with it. Surely it's only...
Mbappe! Oh, so near, off the post. And off the post that time. Ruben Dias. Rodri. De Bruyne. On to Haaland. Nicely timed tackle. The ball back with PSG now. It's been slipped through by Marco Verratti. And quick thinking defensively. Erling Haaland. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Neymar. Ferreira. In with a chance. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, we can take another look now. It's great interplay between the two of them to start the move off. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Determined defending. Mbappe. Now, what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? Chance to finish. He got a good palm on it. Oh, that's really untidy. Verratti. And back with Neymar. Can he take advantage? Well, it might still work out for them. And a confident clearance. Crossing opportunity. Just the challenge that was required. It's there for him. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
Well, the ball is rolling once more. PSG dominant, and it's starting to get out of hand, you just feel.
Coming onto the pitch, number 3, Fresno Kimpembe.
Mbappe. 15 minutes left for play. De Bruyne. Rodri. And in a perfect position to cut it out. Could be a chance to break here. Can they use their pace? Neymar waiting to pounce. Keeper getting the touch. And a goal at the second time of asking. But the keeper has let his team down.
Let's take another look at this, and from the attacking point of view, everything's right. The shot across the goalkeeper, players coming in for the rebound, and there's not much the goalkeeper could do about that. He made a good effort on the first one, couldn't react to the second.
Rodri. On the ball, Ruben Dias. Jack Grealish. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. And space for them here on the flank. But they dealt with the threat posed. Kylian Mbappe. Now maybe room here for the counter-attack. And Marco Asensio. A goal! That's 2 for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
De Bruyne. 5 minutes to go. Stones. On to Haaland. Given away by Verratti. Mbappe. Trying to open up the defence. Still possibilities. Oh, and couldn't convert. Really well played pass. Kovacic. Given away by Manchester City once more. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Kovacic. Oh, not to be! Stopping a certain goal. Full time then. And how about that for 3 points? 3 important points in the title race. They have opened up a gap at the top.
Well, it's a good win, but it was the display that impressed me most. They were sharp on the ball, clever with their movement, and they thoroughly deserved their win.
Mbappe. And a warm welcome. Our venue today is the Etihad Stadium here in Manchester. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And today could very well be the day when the title is decided. It is Manchester City against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, it's surely going to be their title today. Over the season, they've been excellent, and I'm expecting another good display here, and to take all 3 points.
Might it be Mbappe? And in it goes! We can't say yet for sure, but it could be a title-winning goal.
No wonder they're celebrating. Can they hold their nerve now? Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending.
Bit wasteful from City. De Bruyne. And Neymar. Manuel Ugarte. Now, options are plenty. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Neymar. Mbappe! There it is! Magical moment. Surely one hand on the trophy.
Well, history beckons. Surely they can't throw this away now. Well, let's take another look. Yeah, he won't get an easier finish than that. The defending was all over the place, though.
So underway once more. 2-0 the lead here. Mbappe. Decent looking pass. Oh, might be. And that's a straightforward stop. De Bruyne. And Bernardo Silva has it. Well, possibilities in the centre. Could pull one back here. And he does! He's thrown his team a lifeline. The belief is back.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
A failure to keep the ball there by Paris Saint-Germain.
If knocking up the emergency exit, please return to your vehicle and move it as soon as possible. Thank you.
Mensch. Ugarte. And City coming away with it. Haaland. Kovacic. Now with Grealish. Might be a chance here. The equaliser it is. So many twists and turns in this title race.
Well, there's an inquest going on, but it's about how they react now. They need to regroup and go again.
Mateo Kovacic might be able to set up the chance. Well, it wasn't a great header, in all fairness, and a goal kick it is. Marco Verratti. And back to Asensio. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, here it is again, and just look how he turns away from his marker and then gets his shot away. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
Mateo Kovacic. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Ferreira. A really effective shielding under pressure. Possession ceded by City. Neymar. De Bruyne. Back to Haaland. Can they square the game? And not cleared away properly. And the move breaks down. Vitor Ferreira.
Well, City did everything but score there, and they do look dangerous at the moment. But you have to give credit to the keeper. He's just kept his team in front here.
Nice looking pass. Vitor Ferreira. Here is Marco Asensio. Might it be Mbappe? Sound piece of goalkeeping. Ugarte. And PSG pushing forward with options available. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And half-time coming up with PSG on top. Stuart, your thoughts on their performance to this point?
Well, we've had everything in this first half. Great goals, some poor mistakes and a lot of quality. And they'll certainly be happy with their attacking play, but they must improve their defending in the second 45.
Asensio. Nice looking move, this. Walker gets in the way. Trying something different with his movement, Verratti. And sadly, quite a bit off target in the end. And there we have it. That brings to an end the first half here at the Etihad. So the second half underway, and no doubt about it, City with work ahead of them. Mateo Kovacic. Now Haaland. Bernardo Silva. On to Haaland, and this to level it. Oh, a really untidy loss of possession. Mbappe. Verratti now. Neymar. Attacking possibilities for PSG. Walker just couldn't keep it. And he might be through here. And he's only current scoreline, 4-2. Mateo Kovacic. Holland. Alert defending. Holland. Here's Kovacic. Intercepting it intelligently. Marco Asensio. Hakimi. Delivered into the box. Oh, splendid header, but a fine save. Corner awarded to PSG. Appear to be in two minds. Mbappe. Textbook defending inside the box.
Well, there it is. Confirmation of PSG's dominance in this game. They've created so many chances.
Well, he prevented it from going over the line. And Bernardo Silva has it. Back with Walker. De Bruyne. Here's Kovacic. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. And still danger here. And in range. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you. But a disappointed goalkeeper. And continuing with the game, City just one behind now. Holland. Grealish. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Manuel Ugarte. Mbappe with it. Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Asensio. Oh my goodness, you've really got to praise the defending. That Kylian Mbappe. And a fantastic diving save. It's Neymar's corner. It might still be problematic. That's a routine take. PSG doing well to regain possession. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. City couldn't keep the ball. Well, he could really get at the opposition. But the danger averted for now. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Moving into the advanced position. And it's a penalty. The referee points to the spot, and it's going from bad to worse. And it has been judged to have been a bookable offence.
Well, I think the referee's got that right all round. It was a penalty and it was a yellow card.
And there it is, perfectly executed.
Well, here we can see it again. Keeper's gone the wrong way, and it makes for a fairly easy finish in the end. That's how to take a spot kick.
Well, if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Mateo Kovacic. And it's Ruben Dias. Rodri. Holland. Holland! And it's in! They've eaten into their advantage, and this is not over. Not yet, anyway. say I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. De Bruyne. Time is against Manchester City, but still they could hit back. Impudent efforts. Oh dear, oh dear. The goal was at his mercy. Tame effort. Ugarte. Mbappe with it. Mbappe. Can he finish them off? And there's a quality defender in action. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Now, options are plenty. But quick thinking defensively. Inching ever closer to full time. Can they get over the line? That's the question.
Well, in my view, they have to keep pressing the ball high up the field and play the game as far away from their goal as possible now.
Neymar. And tidy defensive play. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Manchester City have work to do, but is it going to happen for them? And the final whistle is sounded. The champions have been crowned, and now the party can truly commence.
Well, they're entitled to celebrate. They've been really good throughout the season, and let's give some credit to the manager. He's got the best out of this team.
And now for the... And a warm welcome. Our venue today is the Etihad Stadium here in Manchester. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And it's a special occasion, this, because it's the first match of the season. It is Manchester City against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, last season they were excellent champions, but they need to continue that sort of form going into this new campaign if they want to retain their title. This is a tough opening game for them.
Verratti. On to Asensio. Well, it looks so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. Ederson is the goalkeeper. Jack Grealish plays with Bernardo Silva out wide. And the lone striker today is Erling Haaland. City finding space on the flank. Chance to finish. And that'll be offside. Introducing the Paris Saint-Germain starters. Gianluigi Donnarumma begins in goal. Marquinhos plays alongside Lucas Hernandez in central defence. Neymar plays with Marco Asensio out wide. And the main striker today is Kylian Mbappe. Really is a lovely example of how to pass the ball. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Well, if you're the opposing defender, you've really got to keep a weather eye on Erling Haaland. What are you expecting to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, Derek, we know he can be subtle, he can be clever, but his greatest strength is his...
Really poor timing, and some will argue that he was asking for a yellow card. Verratti, can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Foden. Here's Kovacic. Well, the attack grinds to a halt, offside. Ugarte. And the advantage is with PSG. Manuel Ugarte. Able to skip past his man. Well in there to tidy up. Kylian Mbappe. Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
And the problem not completely solved. And the attack fizzling out. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Bernardo Silva. And a fine cross. Ferreira. Ugarte. Mbappe. Mbappe. And he's broken free. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Now in a more than decent position. Still alive. Mbappe. Oh, surely. Is it going to be? Oh, it's gone in for PSG as they extend their advantage to 2 goals.
Well, here it is again, and the keeper's lost his concentration here. He's totally in the wrong position. He'll be disappointed with that.
Haaland. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. Erling Haaland, a goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again. So back in action, City still behind, but this game very much a contest. Neymar. And it's Ruben Dias. And very nicely positioned to win it back. And they could face difficulties here. Well, the danger was on, but just a fraction offside. Mateo Kovacic. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up. Mbappe. Well, getting the ball forward. Verratti. Could be. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. He skips past his marker, and that gives him the space to get his shot away. Excellent stuff from him.
Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Real chance. Well, going for power and so close to finding the net. Vitor Ferreira. Ugarte. Ferreira. Asensio. Real chance. Can they keep it out? Well, that's a sad end to the attack. De Bruyne. Silva. A good and fair challenge. Vitor Ferreira. Here's Mbappe. Now maybe room here for the counter-attack. Mbappe in the centre. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Neymar. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and Neymar hits it with such confidence. He strikes it so cleanly. It's a great goal.
Back in business, and no sugarcoating it. There was a big gulf between them in the first half. Will we see a response from City in the second? And Bernardo Silva has it. On to Haaland. And in a perfect position to cut it out.
Well, the fans are going mad here. They think that was a penalty.
Mbappe. Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. And slotted home. Well, his heart might have been fluttering, but he didn't show it. A goal from the spot.
Well, here we can see it again. Keeper's gone the wrong way, and it makes it a fairly easy finish in the end. That's how to take a spot kick.
Stones. Committed challenge. Dangerous looking through ball. Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. And a PSG corner. Well, the goalkeeper made it look as though there was no pressure on him whatsoever.
Well, PSG are looking really good today. Just look how many chances they've created. And I sense there's still more to come here.
Closing down well. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, just look at the setup here. It's such a clever back heel. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
A bit scruffy with the ball, Kovacic. Verratti. Well, PSG unable to retain possession. So half an hour remaining. Chances on. Trying to chip it. And striking the post. Kovacic lost it. Mbappe. And Neymar showing magnificent vision. It's still alive. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation. Significant acreage for City to run into. This looks more than decent. Walker. Oh, a tremendous block. Referees are rightly praised for giving advantage, but when there is no advantage, it has to be a free kick. Marco Verratti. Neymar. And PSG showing good width here. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Stones. De Bruyne now. Well, he's given us away. And into the last 20 minutes. Oh, wonderful bit of skill. Needed to be more accurate from the keeper. Has to score. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss.
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, he doesn't read the danger at all, does he? It's a poor piece of goalkeeping.
And in the right position to read it. Alvarez. De Bruyne now. Silva. Bernardo Silva. Now with De Bruyne. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. And the attack coming to nothing. Soler. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. All hands on deck. Soler. Now Neymar. He's failed to hold it, Neymar. Haaland. And now Danilo Pereira. Mbappe. He's in with a chance. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here it is again. 2v1 against the keeper, and they make no mistake. It's a well-taken goal in the end.
Alvarez. The ball with Rodri. Back to Haaland. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Haaland! And the challenge, crisp and clean. Well, offside, I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Well, as we approach full-time, Paris Saint-Germain absolutely coasting to victory, Stuart.
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play. I think they've looked an outstanding team today.
Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Goal for Manchester City.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match.
Haaland.
The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Neymar. Decisive in the tackle. And a throw in here. real chance. Oh, a challenge of the highest order. And there goes the final whistle. Well, a satisfactory result for starters. And it's very clear that every bit as thirsty for success this time around as they were in the last campaign.
Well, it's probably too early to say, but they have to be favourites for the title again, because that was a good display today. They'll certainly need to see more from their opponents in the next game.